Hi everyone. I'm just going to find the chat and everything. You know what I'm like, I'm never prepared. This will give people time to come in to say hello to me. What am I like? I can't even see if there's anyone in the chat right now. Has occurred. Did this not happen last time? It gave me an error has occurred thing. Found this. Found this. My internet is so slow. I think it's because the amount of people that are tuning into the royal wedding or something. It's just killing my internet. Yes, I found this. I think. Yes, I found this. Good. Yes, I have my tiara on. I was invited to the wedding, but I couldn't go because obviously I had this channel and I had to come on today to talk to all of you. So I mean, I was already dressed in my royal tiara. Hi, sweet Arab. Hi, Tracy, Elena, Curly, Beatrice, Nadia, Smokey, Corinne. Yes, I've got and they're all real diamonds. They're all real. Hi, Beatrice. They're all real diamonds. And look, they're all diamonds. And obviously my tiaras, you can just tell with the quality of it there. It's absolute diamonds. And I've got diamonds here and I've got diamonds there. No, but I loved watching the wedding. I loved watching the wedding. And not particularly because I'm really into the royals. I just love, well, saying that, I really love that Harry has found someone that he genuinely loves and that loves him. You know, I just loved that. And even when he was sitting there and he was holding her hand, you could see him just rubbing her finger like that, as if nobody else could see that he was doing it. You know, just little things like that. Just, I almost shed a tear a few times. Hi, Lala. Hi, Gemma. The outfits, weren't they what outfits one? See, but none of them were dressed as good as me, must admit. They never had the crown, the tiara, you know, they never had all that going on. But I honestly felt a bit emotional watching it, which was quite surprising. I didn't think I would get emotional, but there was a few reasons I got emotional. I was emotional just because looking at the two of them, you could see there was love there. You could feel it. You could feel the chemistry, the way she looked at him and the way he looked at her. And just, as I said, the little finger rubbing and things like that. You just knew there was actual love there. So that made me kind of well up a bit. And also they played a tune that Princess Diana had at her wedding. Did you notice? It was her favourite hymn. I don't even know the name of it, but I know the sound of it. But they played that, and I kind of wailed up. And my son was going, "Mum, it's just a wedding." I'm saying, "Son, you don't be," because he never knew Princess Diana, you know. And I says to him, she wasn't just like a normal princess. She was like one of the people, you know. She cared about well, not saying the rest of them don't care, but she really cared about people, and she went to hospitals and held AIDS victims' hands at the time, which was taboo. And she went to, if you can remember, the minefields, and she walked along a minefield. She'd done a lot of things like that and touched everyone's heart. So when I heard that song today, I was like, "Oh, don't cry!" And look, I was nearly gone. I was nearly away. Yeah, Beatrice, it's hard not to. Oh, Tracy, it's just, it is very, very moving, isn't it? It's a moving thing. Oh, Nadia, are you going? Or who's going? Nadia's going? Yeah, I found it very emotional, but she looked beautiful. Harry looked gorgeous as well. I mean, he's like a young boy to me. He's like almost the age of my son, and he's like a handsome young man now. You can't call him a boy anymore. He's a handsome young man, and his mum would have been proud. I think his mum would have been really, really proud. Arab, do you see who's sitting right here? Everybody look. My beautiful mod Arab sent me this. I know I'm an old lady, but I still get enjoyment out of beautiful cuddly toys, especially if they're like a giraffe. I'll do it again. Look at it go. Oh, thank you so much, Arab, my absolute darling. I love you so much. I really, really do. Look at this little close up, extreme close up, right? Extreme giraffe close up. He's going in my bedroom. And although it's pink, it's a boy. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I've decided it's a boy, but he's pink. And I love it. Hi, Leah. Oh, I'm just crazy with my lovely new addition. Look at that. Look. Oh, Arab. I don't know how to thank you enough. I love it. I'm going to put him right here so you can watch the rest of the live stream. There. There. And he's a boy. There, you sit there. Oh, thank you, Arab. That made my day. Do you know something? I'm drinking Dr. Pepper, but they never had any diet Dr. Pepper, so I got regular Dr. Pepper, and it's so gassy. I don't know why, but it's more gassy than the diet stuff. Oof. Oh, Leah, I know. Look at his Aussie coins. That's his Aussie coins right there. I don't know how many giraffes I've got now. I must have about 30 or something. Otter, I was all ready for I was going to go to the royal wedding today, but I knew I had this live stream to do, so I just told them I couldn't go. But I've still got my tiara and all my diamonds. All my diamond, real. Look at that one. Real diamonds on. I wanted to spend time with yous. Oh, Elena, thank you very much. My priorities, Otter. Arab, I know you did. And me and Arab, we talk in the DMs, as people say. I would never talk about what we talk about, but I can assure you, Arab is absolutely stunning looking. Arab is like a model. That's what Arab's like. She's absolutely beautiful. I've got the most beautiful mods. There you go. Arab, it's true. Let me fix my tiara. I was a bit being hurt. I should have had a diamond thing there, I think. But see, I got this. This was a bit scratchy, so I put lining in it. So, So I've got a few things to talk about. Well, the royal wedding, because honestly, and I was saying to my son, "You're missing the royal wedding." He's not interested. He's not interested in any kind of wedding. Even if it was like his sister's, he probably wouldn't be interested. You know, he's 17 nearly. He's nearly 17, so he's not really interested in much unless it's like his pals, food, or the gym. Oh, Tegan. I was emotional a few times, but emotional in a nice way. Like my heart was warm. Because you feel, oh, Tegan, you're Scottish as well. Because you feel that Harry's found someone that loves him for him, and she's found someone, you know, the same. They're like soulmates. And as I say, just the little things that some people maybe not pick up on, like the little hand rub, and you could see him mouthing, "You look beautiful." Oh, 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 oh. I'm sitting myself with my two Jack Russells going, oh, like that. I'm waiting on my prince. I'm waiting. There's an ambulance out there. He might be dressing up. If he's dressed as an ambulance guy, I wouldn't mind that because I like a bit of uniform. Oh, Leah, I know when she was walking down the aisle with Prince Charles. I mean, I've got hankies in the bin that I had to dab my eyes. And my son was saying, "It's just a wedding." I'm saying, "But you don't understand the feeling. It's the feeling behind it. It's not just a wedding." He didn't get it. Her dress was gorgeous. Her dress was plain, but it was beautiful. I loved the train, and the veil was longer than the train. It's just beautiful. But I just hope now that the press, media, and everybody just leave them alone. But we've watched it, right? How many people do we want watching us in our most intimate moments? And we've all been there now to their wedding. Let them just be. Let them have their happiness now. Let's everybody step back. Let them go on honeymoon. We don't want people behind bushes while they're on honeymoon taking snapshots. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I want them to be happy now. Oh, our mum was crying a few times. I know. And even some of the I don't know if he was a reverend or a priest, that was doing he was doing a speech, and it was all about love. It was all about. I sent Arab. I sent her a text because it touched me. Because I'm like, "Where's my love? Where's mine?" And this morning when I done the video, I was putting on my makeup, and I thought, if Johnny Depp comes to the door, I'm makeup ready. I'm ready for Johnny Depp. Come into the house, Johnny Depp. Whisk me off to a castle somewhere with, horses and carriages, and I'd be swept off my feet. Sean Mendes. See, I kind of fancy a few people, right? And I might shock a few of you. I might shock a few of you, right? I fancy Johnny Depp, as long as he doesn't really talk, because I like him to be a pirate. If he was to talk like Jack Sparrow, then yes. But other than that, no. Him, I like Jean-Luc Picard from the Starship Enterprise. I've got a thing about bald heads. See men with bald heads. We go on to Van Diesel or Vin Diesel. Then again, the bald head like that. And then, you'll be shocked, Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose. If she was older or if I was younger. She is beautiful. Wow. Honestly. Now, come on. Or Pink as well. Pink as well. Put her in there as well. Like 2 guys and 2 gals. There we go. That's my ideal thing there. Vin Diesel. I'm speechless because yes, it's all I can say is yes. Yes, Vin Diesel. If he ever needs a aging, small, because I'm like 5 foot Scottish girl, then my door's open. Come on in. In you come. The Pacifier, I love that film and my kids love that film. Wasn't that just the best? Because he was in it was like a horror movie. It was a sci-fi movie, Pitch Black. He was in, and that's where I really got the hots for him. I was like, ooh, yes. Right. Phil and Leah, I would have Phil and Grant. That's the way. And I know it's a Saturday and I'll dress it, but probably at the same time even. Probably at the same time. DJP. Edinburgh's nice. Isn't it? I've got my lounge chair out there just waiting on me. I can hear it shouting my name. Linda. I can hear it shout my name. She is very lucky, but he's lucky as well because she's a gorgeous looking girl. She is a gorgeous looking girl. Perth's nice. Isn't it strange that the whole of Scotland's got a really nice day? My mum and dad stay in Falkirk and I'm in Glasgow, and I'll phone them and say, oh, it's pouring a rain, and my mum and dad will say, oh, it's a lovely sunny day out here, we've got a washing out. And I'm saying, you're lying, it's pouring of rain. And we Skype each other. So my mum Skypes me and shows me the beautiful day in Falkirk. And I'm stuck here in the pouring rain. And I'm thinking, it just shows you, but that bit of distance does. Pennycook, yep, no. Edinburgh, we used to go, well, when I say we, me and my ex-husband used to go to one of our friends' houses, and we used to, in fact, we stayed a week there one time, and it was in Oxgangs in Edinburgh, and it was like in a high-rise flat, so we were nearly at the top of the high-rise flat. We went, I was making golf clubs at the time, and I had a good wage at the time, and we went there one week, and for the full week, we were drunk. For the full week, this was before I had kids. I had no kids at the time. And for the full week, we were drunk, and we had kebabs every night. good times is all I can say is good times. DJP, it was fantastic. To this day, I mean, I'm 46, so that must have been about when I was 18 that happened. And to this day, the few weeks that we had, we spent a week there with them, and then they came out here and spent a week with us. And for those 2 weeks, honestly, we had the best time, and I still remember it to this day. To this day, I still think, wow, that was a great couple of weeks we had. It was just like party. But we didn't party with other people, we just had a party to ourselves. And then we went to the zoo, and we had a Morningside. We went to a place called Morningside that was right next to Oxgangs, and we had picnics and to be young again. Those were the days you could drink every night and not have a hangover or have a slight headache in the morning. Have a couple of paracetamol and then be ready for it. Oh, thank you, Otter. But yep, that's my age. Tegan, there's a lot of alcohol I just cannot stomach. I like Bailey's. Bailey's is nice. Morningside was beautiful. DJP. As you get older, Dunfermline, Notewell, right over the Kincardine Bridge, and you're there. Bailey's and ice. Love Bailey's and ice. What was it I had? Oh, I didn't have it. It was Mrs. Doubtwater that had it, and it was iced coffee with Bailey's, and it was beautiful. So if you're, well, I know she got it from Asda, but I think you probably get it from any supermarket, and it's the iced coffee with Bailey's, and it's delish. But it's only a tiny, tiny little can, so it can be gone with one or two gulps. Oh, now I've got something hooked up. I don't know if it would work at all, but it's for in case MD super chats me. I don't know if it's going to work. Hold on. I don't know. Wait a minute. Launch. I've got this thing on my computer, right, and I don't know how to work it. I might need to speak to my friend Stay Negative. If you haven't subscribed to him, please do so. He's a great guy. And it's a thing from Streamlabs. And it should be like a little champagne glass. And if anyone gives me a super chat, coins go in the jar and their name comes up on the screen. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if it'll work. It might work. So if MD's, if my daughters are in, Otter, Mrs. Doubtwater, I know will be back because she was talking to me the other day about Mrs. Smith. It stays up the road. And she said that Mrs. Smith had the postman and the milkman in the same day. She said they were both in for quite a while. So I've not spoke to her since then, but she said she's got gossip to tell. See if you want any gossip, Mrs. Doubtwater, she just stays over there. She can tell you everything, that lassie or woman. My daughter is doing amazing, Curly. Thank you so much. Hi, Isha. She's doing fantastic. Oh my goodness. I just thank everybody for their love and support and their prayers and their messages to me. My daughter is doing fantastic and I am so happy. I feel as if I've got a spring in my step because I was worried absolutely sick. I was worried sick and I felt there was nothing I could do. I was helpless. I was helpless because she's 25 and what can you do? And your heart's breaking and you can see they're not well. But since she's come out of hospital, oh my goodness, she's eating everything. She's having eggs and bacon and pizzas and she's having everything. But she's also taking vitamins and all sorts of stuff. And the doctors are doing regular checkups to make sure. But she's sending me text messages every day of what she's had to eat. And I'm looking at it and, like that. Oh, I'm trying to lose weight. It's just not happening. I'm trying. And I'm looking at all the beautiful food that she's got. And I'm going, oh, that's lovely, baby. Eat that. Big Brother, Elena. I haven't even seen Big Brother. I don't normally watch it unless it's a celebrity one, and that's January. And then, that's coming up, isn't it? Is that the one you're talking about? I don't even know who's going in. I've just realised we're nearly halfway through the year. Otter, thank you so much. It's a tiara. It's the real diamonds. They're not fake. They're not fake at all. I forgot that it's nearly halfway through the year and it'll be the celebrity one. I don't even know who's going in. Hi, Sophie. Oh, see, I took 2 notes. I thought I'll take notes. Celebrity one at the end of summer. I thought I'll take notes. Oh, yes. See, I'm glad I took notes. I would just like to take this time to be a bit more serious and say that my heart goes absolutely out to everyone in Texas after the terrible school shooting. And because of the royal wedding and things like that, not a lot of media coverage has happened. In Scotland, I can only speak for Scotland, but in Scotland there's not been much media about this. And I think it's absolutely tragic, and I feel for all the families out there, and it just needs to stop. This needs to stop. The shooting, it needs to stop. I don't realise how they can do this. I just can't get my head around it. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. It's just, honestly, I can't get around thinking how they can do this. See, over here, there's no guns. There's no guns. Yes, DJP. I'm not one to talk about politics either, but something needs to be done. Yes, Rosemary, most terrible shooting again. Most terrible school shooting. And the only reason I knew about it was because my mum told me. And my mum watches all different kinds of news channels throughout the world. And all, I mean, I've watched the royal wedding, but that's all that's been on it. Nobody's heard of this. So if you're just joining, there's been the most terrible shooting again in Texas, in a Texas school. It's horrendous. The suspect has been arrested. I didn't know that. Thank you very much for letting me know. You live in Florida and you've not had much news. Do you not think sometimes they're keeping a bit quiet what's actually happening? I do. I think they keep it quiet. I think they keep a lot of things quiet because they don't want like common people to uproar or, you know, have protests out in the street, all that kind of thing. He was only 17. Oh my goodness. That's the age of my son. I cannot imagine my son going out and doing that. I cannot. And the mother of the 17-year-old will be in disbelief that our son could go out and do that. He spared people he liked. So it was planned. So it was a planned thing. It wasn't a spur of the moment. I'm just going to... Oh, it makes me feel sick. Poor children, Tegan. Oh. Oh, Angel. And Tegan. There were two. Oh my, Ali, I've not heard of two. It's shocking. I'm shocked. It's just, I mean, it's absolutely sickening and horrifying, and you know, I don't even know where to begin. There's so many lives absolutely destroyed. If there's 17 kids, or I don't know if they're all kids, murdered, then they've all got families, and then the other parts of the families, aunties and uncles, and then the teachers, and then the person that was the shooter, their mum and dad will be horrified, and there's so 10 killed and 10 injured. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. See, I don't know if you know, but there was a tragedy in that'll be one of my pins, my diamonds. There was a tragedy, I can't see it. There was a shooting in Dunblane years ago. It must have been in 1996, something like that, because my daughter was only young. And Andy Murray, the tennis player, he went to the school, and a man had went in. This was when handguns and things were legal in Scotland for certain people that had memberships to gun ranging clubs. And he went to a school in Dunblane, and he shot all these primary ones. So primary one in Scotland is 4 and 5 year olds as primary ones. So he shot a bunch of primary ones, and he shot teachers. There was other teachers hiding under desks with their kids, and it was the most horrendous thing that we've had in Scotland. And Andy Murray was in that school at the time, and I don't know if he was in the class of the shooting, but I know he was very, very affected with the shooting. So, I mean, look it up. That's the only time. After that, they kind of guns were banned from Scotland, and not even the police carry anything like that. You know, it's horrific, and it is disgusting, Rosemary. You're right. Arab, I know. Hi, Yasmina. Sorry if I never answered you before. See, I was in deep there with that. Yes, the only time I see guns is when I'm at an airport. When I'm at the Glasgow airport, they've got guns, but they look hot. Sorry, but I think I'm just frustrated with the whole royal wedding thing and such. But they do at the airport. The policemen, well, their gear on and that gun on them. I'm like, officer, I might have something you might need to have a look at. So, see, I can go from one extreme to the next. Sorry, everybody. Back to straight face. DJP, I get searched. Whose stream is it? I must have been on Ron's stream, Stay Negative stream, and they were talking about tattoos and things like that, and how some jobs, etc., are prejudiced when you've got a lot of tattoos. And I said, my face tattoo gets me a cavity search every airport I go to. Which is nearly true. Nearly, I do get searched, but maybe not in the cavities. They do search me every time my bag. You see other people's bag going down this little channel, and my bag gets veered that way. Honestly, officer, I've not got nothing. No, but they always pat me down. They pat me down. And see, after you've been travelling for like 12 hours, you don't really want to pat someone down. You're in the process becoming a police officer. Well, God bless you for doing that. Your tattoos haven't stopped you. See, it's different nowadays. Nowadays, it's different. Oh, hello from Japan. Hold on. Konnichiwa. Wachami no namae wa Linda desu. Hopefully I said my name's Linda. And then domo arigato gozaimasu and doi dashimashite. I used to work for Mizuno. So I kind of learned a little bit of Japanese. But tattoos in the olden days used to stop you. But saying that, see, even if you had a tattoo, there's so much foundation that you can buy that absolutely covers. Like Ruby Rose. Honestly, I've got a thing for Ruby Rose. Cute otter. Yes, I am in love. There's another, 3 countries in the world that I would love to visit before I die that are on my bucket list. America, I've already been to America 6 times, but that I need to go back because I feel like that's my home. Like I was reincarnated, but I stay over there in Florida. That's where I stay, really. So there. Canada, because that is where my dad's side of the family come from, and my beautiful cousin Vicky who also has a YouTube channel called Raise Girls 26. She does vlogging and things like that. She's from Canada, so I've got a connection there. And Japan, because I absolutely love everything to do with Japan. And because I tried to speak Japanese and I spent over a year working with people from Japan and teaching them Scottish. And they were Scottish Japanese because we would teach them things like okay the new, how you doing? And we would say to them, right, you say that, and they'd be saying, okay, how are you doing? And we're going, that's good, that's good. And then they would teach us some Japanese like domo arigato gozaimasu. And I'd be like, domo? And they would, it was just wonderful. And they talked to us about Japan and how well they stayed like houses. It wouldn't just be like a man and a woman would stay in a house. These people would have their aunties and uncles and their mum and dads, and it would be such a close knit community. Everybody would just all be together. It was amazing. Do you know where I took them? I'm going to be quiet and let you answer, right? They told us about all of that. Now there was six of them. There was six Japanese. I invited them to my wedding when I was 19. Right, that's how close we were. So they told us about all this heritage in Japan and the beautiful ceremonies and everything. Guess where I took the Japanese? I'm going to give you a minute. Let's see. In Scotland. Where did I take them? Let's see if anybody gets it. In fact, I'm going to need to go and do the toilet. So I think I'm going to just leave you to think about that. I've got other things to talk about, but I need to go and do number one. There, I'm back. Ah, there's my lovely friend Visual Sounds. Oh my goodness, Visual Sounds, I love you. You know that. Big hugs to you and Sparky from us. Okay, so when we took the Japanese out, we took them to a rave. This was back in the 90s. Look what I'm having now. This is what I'm having. I've got my Dr. Pepper, but this is, I don't even know what's in it. Sparkling fortified alcoholic pre-mixed blending mixed fruit flavours containing caffeine. Oh. So I don't actually know what kind of alcohol's in it, but it's blue. Yes. Tastes like bubble gum. What's a rave? Oh my goodness. Curry chicken curly. Visual Sounds. I had to go to the toilet. Visual Sounds, look at me today because of the royal wedding. See, I was going to attend the royal wedding, but I knew I had to come on and do this live stream, so I decided not to go and just be on this. And look, these are all real diamonds, Visual Sounds. These are all absolutely, look, all these real diamonds. Yeah, bada bling. A rave was back in 1991-ish. And we'd all wear like fluorescent t-shirts and whistles, and we'd listen to like house and techno music and just dance forever. But a lot of people, not me, I can promise you, I was never. A lot of people would be taking like ecstasy and other kinds of drugs and be dancing and all that kind of thing. So that was a rave. I took me and my friends took the Japanese to a rave, and they were excited about it because the girls jumping in and with their whistles and they'd be like very exciting, you know, and we'd be like, hey, welcome to Scotland. Oh, Sophie, I loved it. I loved it. And I was very emotional as well. And not that I'm a big, like, Royals fan or anything like that. I just thought it was beautiful because I felt like Harry and Meghan were kind of soulmates, you know, and you could see there was love there, and he's rubbing her hand, and the way she's looking at him, you can tell there's love there, and I'm a romantic. That gets me every time. Dance therapy, yes. You still go to Visual Sounds, does yours do that? Does Sparky do that? You prefer Will's and Kate's wedding? Yeah, you see, I'm a sucker for the love thing. You know, she had a beautiful dress as well and everything, but it's just the love connection that gets me, you know. I'm a old romantic. Oh, I see. Oh, Visual Sounds. Visual Sounds, if you ever get fed up of not hearing this sound, just let me know, and I'll do a whole video just for you of this. I'm out relaxing on my lounger, and the next thing, they're at it, and I jump out my shirt every time. And I shout, Mikey and Poppy. It doesn't work. It would go viral. The yapping of the Russells. I mean, see, I call them the Russells. That's what they are. Visual sounds, but you see this cute thing my beautiful Maud sent me. Look at it. Isn't that the cutest little giraffe? I like it in slow motion the best. See? So he's going in my bedroom because it's a boy. Visual sounds, even though it's pink, he's a boy. He's a boy that likes pink. Nothing wrong with that. It gave you tingles. Oh, can you imagine a whole video of me doing tingles with giraffes? I did do a giraffe short role play, but it wasn't really like that. But I've got, look, there's Jeffrey up there. See, Jeffrey's up there. See all the giraffes I've got? All the giraffes. Woods. I could do a whole giraffe. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you could have the giraffe coming near, coming far, coming near, coming far, coming near. See, ASMR just takes over me. Every day in my everyday life, that's what I do is ASMR, tapping on stuff. I must apologise in case the person's watching that left a really nasty comment. Well, it wasn't really nasty, but it was a kind of semi-nasty comment about how my tapping gave them anxiety and stuff like that. I really don't mean to give MD anxiety. And the video I just done, the orange palette one, I think I tapped once. That was all because it was, and it wasn't even with nails because I've not got nails on. But that was out of habit. I don't know. It just seems to stick on my face all day. But that was from my videos on the orange palette, which smells like oranges. Oh, thank you, Sophie. Yeah, we kind of got in a kind of, I don't want to call it argument or spat, but look at that's some arsehole out there with fireworks. Right out there, and my dogs are well, Poppy's terrified. Do you hear that? Arsehole, arsehole. Sorry, everybody. That pisses me off. That pisses me off. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Poppy is now behind the bloody couch, shiting herself. Honest to God, that has pissed me bloody off. Poppy. She won't come out until she feels safe. Unless they've got round 2. Here, I've been drinking tea. I'm going to go out. I will go out. It's daytime. What's the point? Fireworks, exactly. It's just arseholes. Sorry to be saying that again. I hate cursing or swearing or anything on my channel, but that's what they are. Setting fireworks up during the day. There's kids out playing. You know, young kids. They would run over you. You don't know. All the wee animals. My dogs are shiting themselves now. Hear the dogs barking outside, they're all shiting themselves. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to go out there and shout in a minute. Oh, Curly Grace. Yes. Hope you have a great day too. Hi, Lizzie. Oh, you've just missed some arseholes letting off fireworks. This time of the day, my dog's now hiding behind the couch, shiting herself. One out, baby. You know, the best thing for me to do is just act normal. See if she knows that I'm worried about her, she'll be even worse. She'll be even worse. No. Okay, well, I'm going to show you this. It's a kind of unboxing, but it might be a future video as well. I don't know. We'll see. But I had ordered these squishies. I think the packaging sounds cool. So that sounds cool. And then I'm going to open them. Oh, they smell nice. Oh, they come in little packages. See, I might put them all back in the packages and then do a video. They smell good. Many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then whatever this is. What is this? It looks like some sort of chain. That's a chain. What the? What the? That's to make earrings? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're going to use as earrings? That must be what these are for. To make earrings out of these. I'll do it one day. What else? That's another 1, 3, 4. That's 5. What the? They're all that size. They're all that size. Anyway, so you get 5 of them. But then how would they be earrings? Do you join them together? Oh, are they just key rings? Right. So they'll just be key rings. They're not earrings at all. Yeah. You're right, Sophie. Lizzie. That's what they are. Because they look like earrings or something. I'm old. I've got 5 of these things. See, honestly, I didn't look at it before. No idea. So we've got them. I'll put them back in because I think this will be a nice video for everyone. We'll look at this one first. Look at that one. Hold on a bit. Pop-ups. I love the smell of them. Hi, Diana. Ooh, squishy. Hi, passion fruit. Oh, they are squishy, look. Oh. It's squishy. Squishy. Ooh. So we've got him. I'll do that after. That's a blue tail guy. And then we've got a lemon. Also, really nice packaging, a crinkle. It must be just the smell of the rubber. I love. It's got a little leaf on it. Let's squish it. Oh, that one comes up really fast. That's a fast release one. These will all be on my keyring, by the way. See, after I do a video, these will all be on my keyring. And when you go to Tesco, you've got a thing called a club card, and it's like a loyalty points card. And you've got to give the card to the cashier, and it's on my keyring. And already the cashier's going, my goodness, you've got a lot of keyrings. Oh, you've not seen anything yet. Hi, Maeve. I hope I'm saying your name right. Otter, I got them on eBay. A passion fruit. I'm glad you got to see me. So that's number 2. I'll put them back in here as I'm talking so that I can. This one's not shut. Why is that not shut? Right, he's just not going to go shut. So let's look at this one. Ooh, what is this? Ooh. Smells good, but it's like a teddy, but look, that's not, I think, there we go, just put your finger through it. Hi, bye, Shawnee. Let's see if this is fast or slow. Ooh, that's quite a slow, isn't it? Look, magic. The seagull's going crazy out there. At least it's better than fireworks. I hope my wee baby comes out there under the bloody couch. Letting fireworks off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, this is just like a. Oh, it's a marshmallow. It's a marshmallow. Eee. Eee. Squishy. And the last one is the most fanciest one. Look at this. It's stuck. Look at that. Oh, dude, I'm desperate to do that. Look at these squished. It's a bit of bread. I'm going to squish it. Okay, oh, I've got it. I don't know why, but I just need to really squish it as hard as I can actually squish. Oh, I don't know why they smell so good. Whatever they've made them with, they smell really, really good to me. So that's the bag of little squishies. I think I'll do a full video, but I'll, take my time with the packaging. I love squishy. It's all like Japanese or Chinese writing on the back. So I've no idea. But that sounds good. That sounds good. Is that all I had wrote down? I think that's all I had wrote down in my binder. In my binder. I've wrote down unicorn. I've wrote down unicorn, but I can't remember what I was going to talk about with a unicorn. Maybe I've already talked about it. I don't know. That's all I've wrote. I should be more specific. I've got my squishies wrote down. I'm sure I've maybe spoke about a unicorn. I don't know. Oh, pardon me. That's the first I've had this. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, Visual Sounds, thank you so much for dropping in. I love you dearly, and all my hugs to you and all your family. Bye, sweetheart. I don't know what the hell I was talking about unicorns for, but I'm loving my things, my diamonds, not cubic zirconians or anything, they're real diamonds. Well, this is all diamonds. Although, I'm taking this off here because I'm not even meant to have a plastic bag around my arm, but I'll take this off as well because the wedding's over now. The wedding's over. I can take the diamantes off. I'm crazy now. Where did I get them? Oh yeah, Amazon. I said that. Yep. Amanda, look, I shouldn't have, but it's already made a mark. I had that, which was really tight round that arm, and I had that, and I could feel it. See, she's caught me. I'm not allowed. See, because they took all the lymph nodes out. They told me not even to have a plastic bag or a hairband even round my wrists. And I'm not allowed my blood pressure done or blood taken or anything. But Amanda, I was going to the royal wedding, sweetheart. Look at me. Look at me. I've got my diamonds on. I was going to the royal wedding with all the bling. But I remembered I had the live stream, and I thought I better come to the live stream. Tell Harry and Meghan, sorry, I can't make it. I can't make it. I've got a live stream to do. And they understood, sweetheart. They understood. It makes perfect sense because, you know, obviously it's true. I've said it on YouTube, so obviously it's true. See how I done that? I'll learn that for you. Amanda, not so much Sophie, but Amanda and her friend. Amanda, should I out you? Should I out you for how you were as a teen? Let me know if it's okay right now. I'll wait. But you forgive me, but that's okay. Amanda was Sophie, my oldest. She's doing really well just now. I'm so happy with the way she's going, and Amanda's happy. I couldn't be more proud of her. She's doing really, really good. Amanda, when she was a teenager, she was the second born, so she kind of rebelled a bit. She did. She's done a bit of rebelling. She's done a bit of smoking. Didn't you, Amanda? And me and the truancy officer ended up quite good friends. We ended up quite good friends, didn't we, Amanda? She would come to my door, and as soon as I seen her, I knew it was the truancy officer, and I'd look at her and she'd go, and I'd go, oh. And she'd say, Amanda's not here today. And I'd say, I know where she'll be. And where my house was at the time, there was a block of flats. And one of her friends stayed in this block of flats. And I knew that's where she would be. And I'd say, is so-and-so not at school also? And she'd say, I'm not allowed to say to you, but someone else is off pretty close to this house. So I knew that she was there. So I said to the truancy officer, I won't use a real name because we end up like first name kind of people. And I said to her, you know, I'll phone her and tell her to get in the now. And I'd phone Amanda and say, Amanda, you need to get back to school just now, sweetheart. Didn't I, darling? And she would. Saying that. There's a lot of good times Amanda gave me. A lot of good times, Amanda. Tell him about the fire, Amanda. Tell him about. I don't even want to tell him about setting fires, but she did. She done things like that. And then she met her fiance. It was you. Okay. Now I was a teenager myself, hiding smoking from my mum and everything like that. We did Dalmatian at the time, and I took him a WALK. I can't say the word because they'll go crazy. I took him that one night, and I met Amanda and her friend. And as I got to the two of them, out her friend's jacket drops a bottle of cider and rolls straight to my feet. I looked at the bottle and looked at the two of them, and Amanda said, I never drank any. It was her, that was her cider. I never drank any. Oh, I loved her wedding dress. Oh, I did tear on it. I did tear a few times. My eyes, honest to God, my heart was happy and it was lovely. I thought it was beautiful, beautiful wedding. That was hers because you drank all of yours. See, you weren't telling on the lies. You know how to get in about it. Oh, you watched, yes. Honestly, there was a few times, and maybe not when other people, but there was some sentimental times that I felt in the wedding, and one of the times where they were singing in church, and it was one of Diana's hymns. It was actually sang at Diana's wedding, and I recognised the music straight away. And you know, and my son had got up, and I was like, "Oh my God, son, I feel as if I'm wailing up." And he's going, "Mom, it's just a wedding." I said, "You don't understand, son. You don't understand." He's a boy. Oh, well, that's the kind of stuff Amanda got into. But I love her. I love her anyway. Peter doesn't get things like that, Amanda. Oh my God, and did you see the way he was holding her hand? But like you could see him doing that, where he thought no cameras would be watching, and he was just rubbing her hand like that. I was, oh my God, that's okay. Amanda, going to block Big Fat Pooh for me. Yeah, block him. Yeah, good girl. See, that's somebody just want to be an arsehole. Otter, yeah. It was beautiful. Mandy, you've just timed them out for 30 seconds. What you need to do is at the side where it says 3 dots, yeah, don't time out, yeah, block or something like that. Let me see. I can't remember who. Let me see. See the arseholes. I think I've said a few curse words. I don't normally. Hey, Jews, Amanda, that's what you do. Right. Right. See, I've just hidden them, so that's what you do. You press hide. Yep, hide user. Oh, you get them, Rosemary. You get them. Amanda, did you hear the fireworks were going off? At 3 o'clock, somebody had lit off loads and loads of fireworks. Poppy's behind the couch. She's behind the couch. I'm not even going to grab her out because she's safe. I need to wait until she comes out herself. They were at the town centre. Somebody let off and it was bangers. And they seemed to be in that car park right across from me. My door's open. So she's behind the couch. Hi, Joe. Amanda, do you make videos? Joe's asking. Yeah, it's probably because of the wedding, but for goodness sake. I think fireworks should be banned unless it's Guy Fawkes night or New Year, and that's it. I'd have them in jail, Shame. What's your mother's channel? Joe, our mother's channel's nothing sexy, violent, or anything like that. Our mother's channel's just a channel to go to relax, and that's it. Okay, see, they seen the mother and they thought that's it. All right. Enough said. Enough said. By the way, Blueberry, I can see something. Yes, Joe? By the way, what? A doctor video? I've done about 15 doctor videos. They're all on my channel. See, my defense, all of a sudden your defense mode comes up and no, Amanda, I was expecting something. Well, me and Amanda and her sister, so we're kind of doing I probably will, Joe. Yes, I will do another doctor video. I can see Dr. Blueberry coming back. And see, like the last doctor video, Amanda's got an inside joke here that I'm going, Amanda, there's Amanda Arab, my other mod. Look what she sent me, Amanda. Look at that. I can't go over it. Mrs. Doubtwater is coming back. She's coming back, Mrs. Doubtwater. I know. Amanda, look at that. ASMR giraffe. First ASMR artist to do this, right? We ready? Giraffe. Giraffe ASMR. Giraffe. Giraffe. First one. There we go. You sit up there. See, my madness is coming out. Do you know, it's not my madness, it's just me. It's just me. Amanda's laughing. Giraffe by Shawnee. I'll need to do it because I've got loads of giraffes. I've got metal giraffes. I've got wooden giraffes. Oh, konnichiwa, tomato sauce. Konnichiwa. I've got loads of different giraffes, so I could do tapping. Although people don't like tapping and, get to me about that. But I could do that. All sorts of noises with all sorts of giraffes. And I'm sure this one will be giraffe. Giraffe. I'll be doing that. I'll be doing it. So Amanda's laughing because the last doctor role play that I got requested to do was for me to be an evil doctor who kills children. ASMR role play. Oh, konnichiwa. Doi dashimashite. Yay, the pink giraffe will do. But that was what I got requested to do, was to be an evil doctor who killed children. Role play, ASMR, relaxing. You know, I was took back with so many of that comment. With so many. Yep, that is one creepy role play who kills children. Yep, who wants to see it? See, there's so many parts of that, right? There's so many parts of that that are really, that kind of, it was like someone slapping my face, right? So you want to be a creepy doctor, slap. Who captures children, slap. And murders them, slap. Role play, slap. Relaxing, slap, 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 slap. No, I don't want to see any video. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine it? I'm gonna take you. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna take you, kidnap you. I mean, I don't know. I've got a good imagination. Amanda will tell you I've got a great imagination, but I don't know how I could possibly make that relaxing for my viewers. I think I said that. I think I said that in a comment before I blocked him. I think. If not, Amanda blocked him. An evil doctor who went, I don't know, saying that I'm old. I feel as if I'm old. And some of the ASMR videos I see nowadays, I think to myself, they're just young. They're just young. But some videos you think, it's just not right. It's just not written. It just doesn't sit right. It just doesn't. You speak Japanese, I am glad. I can only say a few things. I can say, I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Wachame ma, Linda dezu, domo arigato gozaimasu, doidashimashite, konnichiwa, ush. Oh, I can't remember now. Clean, non-evil ASMR. That's the kind I like, is the clean, non-evil. Weatherlicious. Hello from Boston, USA. Oh, my heart. Half of my heart is in America. As you'll probably tell in my house, I've got American things all over the place. By Shawnee, I have a playlist of things like that. In fact, I don't even know if you're going to be subscribed to this channel, but I'm going to have a look and see the channel's name. I'm addicted to it because I've watched like the Jodi Arias trial Inside Out. I've read the book. There's doggies going crazy outside. Maybe that one ties Poppy to come out. God, my internet is so slow. It's not even loading. Oh, come on. Wait. Page unresponsive. The hell? My internet is so slow and it's a beautiful day, so I've no idea why it's acting up. Oh no, am I going to cut myself off? If I cut myself off, I'll be back. Oh, can't even get my playlist. Oh, found it. Right, let me scroll down. Found it. Oh, Graveyard Girl. I love her. She done a beautiful video the other day and she was crying and I was crying watching her cry. I can't see the chat, everyone, because I'm trying to scroll up this. Crime Vault. Crime Vault. Hold on. I'm going to click on this and then I'm going to give you the link. Amanda, you will love this channel. I wish Sophie would come in because I want her to test this out for me. I've got a thing called Dream Lab and I've got like a cocktail glass that gives tips. I'm going to message her and see. Hold on a second, everyone. So. See, I'm like the mom that does it with the one finger. I'm asking her if she can donate like £1 just so I see this Streamlabs. I've got a thing called Streamlabs up if you hadn't catched my live stream from beginning. And it should have like a little glass or something that tips go in. Not that I'm asking for tips or e-begging as to say, but I just want to see if it works. Hi, Quaver Flavor. By Shawnee, check that channel out. I'm in love with watching all of the videos. I love all that kind of serial killers and interrogations. Oh, I think I've seen them all. Amanda, are you still in here, babe? I just want to see if this works. Or if anyone in the chat can donate £1 or $1 or something. I'll give you it back. I just want to see if this works. I'll give you it back in your PayPal. Give me your PayPal. I'll donate it straight back to you. It's just to see if this works. Because I've joined a thing called Streamlabs. And I don't know if I've done it. I might need to talk to my friend. Hi, Arab. Yeah. It's beautiful here, Arab. It's beautiful. But my pal Ron, he's got a wee jar and people donate, and it's like a little jar. But I picked a cocktail glass, but I don't know if it's John Wayne Gacy. Yes, I know all about John Wayne Gacy. He had them under his floorboards and everything, didn't he? And even when he was interviewed in jail, he still said someone had planted all these bodies. And he looked so normal. See, when he was getting interviewed, he just looked such a normal guy. But there's a lady, and I don't even know her name, but she's on all these documentary things, and she'd actually killed her ex-husband and made some dinner out of him and put it on a table and wrote a message to his daughter saying, "Have your dad at dinner," or something. It was sick. It was just absolutely disgusting. And she worked in a slaughter market, and she said she loved her job. She loved it. Right, okay. Oh, she can't do it. Hi, Melissa. Yeah, by Sean, it's just unbelievable. No, my daughter can't do that, so can I donate to myself? Let's see if we can do that. Just to try it. See if I can. I don't know if I can. Let's see if I can super chat myself. Super chat. Right, okay, let's see this. Buy and send. Let's see if I can. It's loading. Yep. Let's see. Right, I've just super chatted myself. Did anything happen? Did anything happen? Mickey. Oh, did nothing happen? Did nothing happen? For goodness sake. I need to speak to Ron. Oh, there's Sophie's book. Sophie, I done it myself. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I need to speak to Ron. Ah. I'll need to speak to him. See, I'm an old lady. Anyway, I tried it. It didn't work. Thank you anyway, Sofa. I can't. Sophie, look. Arab sent me it. Look at that. Look. I'm going to do giraffe. ASMR. Giraffe. I'm going to say giraffe a lot. Giraffe. 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 Pink is a boy, and that's all right. That's okay. Oh, bye, Shawnee. Well, anyway, my goodness, I've almost been on for 2 hours. See where the time go, but I'll need to figure out this Streamlabs thing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. There should have been a champagne glass that coins would go in. Sophie, do you like my tiara? This is for the royal wedding, baby. Sophie, did you not know your mum was invited to the royal wedding, but you know, I had my live stream to do, so I've said no, that I would come here, and that's why I've got all these diamonds on, Sophie. Sophie had all the diamonds on as well, but Amanda told me to take them off. So I've got all these diamonds. Real. Real, do you know, I don't know why, but that just reminded me of Borat. I was watching Borat. There's a stream on YouTube. See if you just type up Borat dance, and it's him, he's dancing. That puts a smile on my face every time. And he goes, when he says sexy time, he goes, that's sexy time, he goes, sexy. That's my sign language now, every time. See if I was to meet someone else, whether it be Jack Sparrow or Ruby Rose, because I like her too, you know, that's going to be our universal signal. Sophie, I know. See, Sophie's the other daughter. Amanda was on the one that was hiding the cider and stuff like that. Sophie's the... Sophie, what? Sophie, it's all this royal wedding stuff. Sophie, in fact, it's before the royal wedding because this all started this morning. Actually, this all started this morning when I was doing my makeup, which smells like chocolate orange, by the way, and the other one smells like chocolate mint. So I was doing that this morning, and I said I was all, you know, makeup up for the day and prepared. And then I said I was prepared for maybe Johnny Depp to come through the door, and I would say, "Come in, Johnny." You know, I've never met him in real life or anything like that, but I would instantly just say to him, "Come in." I wouldn't keep him at the door. I would say, "Come in, Johnny," and then I would close the door behind him and lock it, and I would throw away the key, throw away, so he'd be in, and then I would talk to him for a bit. And maybe he was trying to get out the door, but we wouldn't be able to find the key because the key was lost someplace. But it's all going through. This whole scenario is going through my mind. That happened early this morning, Sophie. Early. Oh, there's my beautiful Moomin. Moomin, I love you so much. I absolutely love you. You've got my heart. Johnny Depp. I had to wipe them. He's tasty, isn't he? Tasty. I was watching a video yesterday, and I've been to Florida 6 times now. And I was watching a video that someone was on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, which I've been on for 6 times. And they were going through in the boat. You go through in a boat right through like the Pirates World, and you go by where they're in jail, and you come to this bit, and it's like there's winches running across a bridge, and out walks actual Johnny Depp dressed as Jack Sparrow. I'd be out the boat. My legs would be wet because, well, more ways than one, but I'd be out the boat. I would be out the boat. The boat would, if Johnny Depp was there and I was in a boat, I'd be out it. Sophie, I'd be out. You just got 2 double cheeseburgers from Burger King. Oh my goodness, Sophie, I love you so much. Johnny Depp is awesome, but I've seen a few interviews with him, and I didn't like the way he talked, but if he was to talk like Jack Sparrow the whole time, then yes. Yes. You're locked in my house. Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp, you're locked in. Oh, Sophie, there's Arab below you. She's my beautiful friend that sent me this gorgeous guy. Look at this. He's jumping on the laptop. Jumping. I'm going to make a song. My kids always say, Mum, you can make a song out of everything. I've got songs for the dogs. I've got songs for them. So I'll make a giraffe song. Right, we ready? Jumping on the laptop. Jumping. Gonna jump on my pink giraffe. But I'm a little boy. I'm not a girl. I'm a boy and I like to jumping. And sometimes peeps. And I don't peep because I am a boy. I can lift my leg. But I'm not a girl, even though I'm pink. I'm a giraffe. There you go. No, I'm not steaming. For God's sake. I'm not steaming down, but that's a song. There you go. That's the kind of things I used to make up. I've got a song for the dogs going for baths. I've got songs for everything. I just make songs. Crazy songs, but songs. Hamster. See, the hamsters, and I had a song for the hamster. I'll sing it, right? The hamster song was hamster, loof, hamster, loof. The reason that song came out was because Sophie had a girl hamster and Amanda had a boy hamster, but with no idea of the sex of these hamsters until they were older. And then Amanda's hamster clearly grew the biggest set of balls I've ever seen. You know, the hamster be on the hamster wheel and the balls would be dragging behind it. Whereas Sophie's hamster never had that problem at all. So the two cages used to be together, and you could see Sophie's hamster, the girl, would be turning her back like this on poor Manda's hamster, which was the boy, and he'd be trying to get at the girl. And that's where we come up with hamster, hamster, love, love, love. See, it's not silly when you think about it. Oh, Moomin. Yeah, bye, Shawnee. I know. I embarrass them all the time. Can't help it. Oh, you're from Germany. Sophie can talk some German. Sophie, I've spoke Japanese. Take over and talk some German. All I know is Dankeschön, and that's about it. See, I've got songs for everything. "10 minutes for Germany." Well, I went to Munich when I was 16. I was going to Yugoslavia. It was Yugoslavia at the time. And we flew to Munich, and then we went through Austria and Italy by coach. And then went to Yugoslavia. And I remember when we went through Munich, it was absolutely spotless. I remember that we were looking and there was absolutely no litter. If you go about our town, you see crisp packets and chocolate bar packets and all sort of newspapers and things lying about. Munich was absolutely spotless. Spotless. See, there's my daughter talking in a different language. Wiener Schneisel, is that not me? All I know is Dankeschön, schnell, wunderbar. I think that's it. See, Sophie's going for it now. I've no idea what she's saying. She could be saying, "My mum's an arsehole." She probably is. But anyway, my lounger is sitting out there. It's a beautiful night, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to sit and I'm going to relax. See all that Sophie's saying? I've no idea what she's saying. I'm keeping the tiara staying on. The tiara is staying on the rest of the night. This is what I'm going to be. Emily comes to the door. Yes. Dear wee birdies. My poor Poppy's behind the couch. So I'm going to go, everyone, and I'm going to see to my lovely wee Poppy, and we're going to sit outside and relax. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. And thank you all for stopping in and spending time with me this afternoon. Thank you to my lovely mods, Arab, Sophie, Manda. And have a great night, everyone. See you next week, same time, live. Love you all.